What I want to do today is I want to give you 7 powerful prayers that will change, that can change the course of a nation, that can really empower you and you can make a difference. And so I want to talk about 7 powerful prayers that is going viral. Okay. So number one, I talked about praying for our leaders, both current and former, regardless of their party. You can find a scripture reference in 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 1 through 2. Yeah. So what I mean by praying for our leaders, both current and former, what I would like us to think about is how we can offer sincere prayers for wisdom and guidance in decision making. We want to pray for their physical and mental well-being under pressure. Now, as I speak in the context of the post-election season in America, this is true for your country. So include prayers for their families and support system because their families are affected. I don't know if you have been watching the news, but there's been some threat on people's lives. And so we want to pray for their families. We want to ask for divine guidance in fostering unity and understanding. And then what we need to also realize that we need to remember leaders across all of government. Yes, not only for our president, but for all leaders. And they pray that we maintain a respectful heart, even when disagreeing with policies. The second thing I talked about was offer sincere prayers for wisdom and guidance in decision making. So here's what we can pray for. Pray for discernment in complex policy matters. Ask for clarity navigating challenging international relations. This is not going to be easy. And so we can pray for clarity navigating challenging international relations. Pray for wisdom in balancing diverse constituents' needs. And request divine guidance for economic decisions affecting millions. We need to pray to seek wisdom for long-term versus short-term impact of choices. And the third thing is pray for their physical and mental well-being under pressure. I talked about this in my other video. So I'm breaking them down for you. Ask for strength during long, demanding days. Okay? Pray for healthy stress management. Here's what I also mentioned. Request protection for their health and vitality. We need this. Seek peace of mind during difficult decisions. It is not easy to be the leader that not only in this country, but you represent the world. We got to pray that they would seek peace of mind during difficult decisions. And we need to pray for, need to ask for emotional resilience in facing criticism because my goodness, look at the news and you will see it is full of criticism. Number 4, I talked about include prayers for their families and support systems. So pray for protection of family relationships under public scrutiny. How about this? Ask for strength for spouses and children. Seek blessings for their private family moments. Request grace for families dealing with public life. It is not easy. Pray for strong, supportive relationships, not within the family, but the sphere of influence, friends and families around them. There would be a strong, supportive relationships. And then I talked about ask for divine guidance in fostering unity and understanding. If you're counting them, that's number 5. So pray for opportunities to bridge political divides. That should be our responsibility to pray for those in leadership. We need to pray that they will seek wisdom in bringing people together. You and I can make a difference. Request insight for unifying leadership for our current president and the incoming president. Ask for words that heal rather than divide. Pray for the ability to see beyond party lines. And then number 6, I said, remember leaders across all government levels. So that includes our mayors and city councils, our state governors and legislators. Maybe different in your country, but I want you to know that we should remember our federal agency leaders, our judiciary members, military leaders. Pray for all of them. And then lastly, I said, maintain a respectful heart, even when disagreeing with policies. So what we should do is we should pray for personal humility in political discussions. Man, it gets heated out there. We need to ask for grace when opinions differ. How about seeking understanding before judgment? What you ought to do is request help in separating policies from persons, because we are so quick to judge and point fingers at others. But what we should do is we should pray for perspective in disagreements. Now, if you pray these prayers, you will be a part in changing this nation, and not only this nation, but in the nation that you live in. You might be surprised how it changes your heart and perspective. Will you start praying today? Will you encourage someone with this message? Be a blessing to others. I'll see you in the next one.